Hi folks, my name is Jeff. I'm your guide to all things plumbing this semester, and I thought today we'd talk about double branch fittings, particularly drawing number 2 in your code handout. The code number is 7245, and I want to talk to you about this uh, because if you don't get this one right, well, you'll break code, plus you'll also create cross flows. So when I talk about a double drainage fitting, this is it. And if you have waste coming in this direction and waste coming in this direction, what's to stop it from skipping right over? So that's what we're going to talk about today. There's a couple of strategies you need to know to make sure that not only does your waste come down the pipe, to the sewer, but also drain cables, camera cables, all those sorts of things. You don't want that cable going straight across, you want it coming down. Anyway, so that's what we're going to talk about today, and this is the table 7245, so you're going to want to take a look at it. What we're not going to focus on is the rest of these, but I will give you a quick tour. So if you look at these drawings, remember you're going to be doing drawings for me, so you have to understand how this works. This is all vent piping, and it includes all fittings 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 9. So you can use all these branch fittings in a vent without reservation. Go ahead, have fun. They've even got them going every which way. Now I should tell you, you'll get some pushback on that because historically we have installed even a vent pipe and a downward flow to the drain. So watch for that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not code, but you should be doing it just so that when a plumber opens a wall, he'll know exactly if it's a vent pipe or a drain by the way the fittings are installed. Anyway, so watch out for that. But it's not code. This one in particular, a lot of folks will tell you you have to have it flowing downhill. So the air, if this was the flow of the waste, this would have to be a fitting that looks like this. Looks like that, so it comes downhill. Anyways, watch out for that. I'm not looking for any of that because you're just going to use a T there anyways, much like they have drawn here, just a simple T. So no big deal. But you might get instructors who insist on having that fitting put in a specific way, so watch that. Fitting 3 is what I'm talking about. Fitting 1, of course, we don't really use anymore. Anyways, to this double branch fitting, a couple of things you need to know. Again, we don't use the T, so we're just going to use the TY, the combination Y in fitting 45, and the straight up double Y. But numbers, and the double waste fitting, number 9. But it's important to know that 4 and 9, so that is the TY and the double waste fitting, have some very specific rules that go with it. That's what the asterisk is for, and that's here. So these fitting are only acceptable if the vertical run is 3 inches. So this is 3 inches through. Same with this, has to be 3 inches. And that the horizontal branches coming in, so that is here and here, are smaller, so 2 inches and under. So a maximum of 2 inches would go into the sides of it. These two fittings have no such restrictions. So when I talked about knowing which fitting you could use where, you had to be aware of that for code purposes. So sizing matters, I guess is what I'm saying. So if you have going to use number 4 here, this would have to be 3 inch, and this could be no larger than 2 inch. If you were using number 6 here, it could be 1 1/4 inch all the way around. If you were using number 8 here, it could be any size all the way around as well. 1 1/4 inch, as small as 1 1/4 inch. But if you were using, sorry, I just said 6. If you were using number 8, you could use anything. If you were using number 6, yes, that's true as well. So it's number 9. If you put number 9 here, you have to have a vertical drop of 3 inches, but that 3 inches lies between here. This is one of the only funnel fittings available for us to use in the plumbing code. Anyway, so watch for that. The symbol for this one is often like this. And you know the symbols for the others. So your challenge is going to be to draw this four double branch fittings and get all this information included in your drawing. That's it for now. Best of luck.